Migrant fleet. It is. Whoops, that was abrupt. For some reason the volume was kind of loud. Oh, because I have it set to kind of loud. Okay. Yeah, typically when you hear West or East Coast, it's about the American coast. North American coast, to be specific. Hey, Dragon King, what's up? Thank you, thank you. It's good to be back in business. Ugh. This is one of my favorite missions, though. And one of the few missions where you get to fight Geth. Purely synthetic enemies. Oh, we still have a fair deal of viewers from America. All the lunchtime lurkers. And those who have the opportunity to watch while at work. Oh, yes, Miranda. Since, well, Legion is not an option, I think bringing Miranda when you handed Veetor to Cerberus unlocks some extra dialogue. Oh, I forgot about warp ammo. And I forgot about the upgrades. Great. Oh well. It can't be helped. And also the stream seems to have been stable for an hour now. No dropped frames. It's good. Hell yes, combat drone. Yeah, or you're ditching work, or you have a day off. Yeah, sorry Rachel, I think that was last time. I'm sorry. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Ah. The combat drone gets priority. Alright, good. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Rachel is herself again. I think Tali should have the Eviscerator as well. Yeah, it's an essential part of Rachel's language.
Requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged to Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
My favorite class. I like all of them. I can't choose.
Captain Shepard, Tali told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain, and technically I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aboard it. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keep us alive. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
I guess I could add that to the decisions. It's Samara. It's not more imposing as Samara.
What are the charges against Tali, Captain?
The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
This is especially amusing when Legion is standing right next to Tali.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Yeah, Samara hasn't always fared well in my playthroughs. I blame my Shepards.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
Muting Veetor is gonna be interesting. We let Cerberus interrogate him. But first, this.
Tali Zora was Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
It'd go crazy.
Shepard was Normandy.
Enter
This
troll
is
mode.
Admiral Shalaran was Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I think in my very first streamed playthrough, I chose Morinth. Did I? I can't recall.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
I kind of like the sound of Captain
So-
Shepard.
You would actually speak for my defense.
Tali, I'm not a lawyer. Hell, everyone thinks I'm part of Cerberus. Do you really think I can help you?
They're trying to turn the crowd against me. That's why they changed my status to Vas Normandy. This whole trial is a farce.
You underestimate us, Tali. Do not forget that you have friends as well as enemies. I delayed their attempt to try you in absentia. I convinced them to allow a human into our midst. You still have a chance. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promise that I would not delay you.
Ron is so chill. Well, yeah, I guess Morinth is a little tragic. I don't mind her as a character. Even if I wouldn't, you know, invite her to my birthday party. Doesn't Morinth have something to say on Tuchanka? I haven't looked into that though.
This is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Yeah, there's a few others who pick up on that as well. And Kasumi knows too.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali
smell.
Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army. Her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
Claudia
I would
Black.
never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Some way to let her know.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, Brown, there's some really good voices here.
I'm here to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby...
Tevos is the original Asari counselor.
At the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
The Dan emote too. That's like the Rachel we know.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Alright, Axtar is a little concerned.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you've never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find
Wow, that's lewd, eyes. Samara with Tevos' voice actor?
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expected.
Even Axtar feels a little sorry for Tali about that, you know. Here's Veetor.
It's about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
Doctor, those real. It's a husk, a collector minion.
No, Veetor. This is Shepard, a friend of Talizora's. Shepard rescued you from Freedom's Progress. Do you remember?
Shepard! Shepard gave me the Cerberus. Too many questions. Can't sleep. Can't eat. Wrong answers.
Poor Veetor. What did Cerberus do to him?
When they returned Veetor to us, he was suffering from malnutrition, exhaustion, dehydration, and the after effects of several drugs.
Your patient was pretty disturbed when we found him. His health problems were effects of the Collector attack.
Shepard! You're trying to justify what Cerberus did?
To be fair, Talizora, most of the drugs I found in his system appear to have been from attempts to stabilize him and force a lucid state. It was brute force medicine, far less gentle than we would have preferred, but it was not physical torture.
It doesn't need to be.
I was told that Cerberus would just get him stabilized and get information from him.
Too many questions. Needles for wrong answers. Can't breathe. Suit's air not working. Can't breathe.
It was medical treatment, Tali. We kept him lucid to get information.
People don't end up screaming and insane because of medical treatments.
He was our only information source. We saved his life, Tali. We didn't have time to be gentle.
Excuse me. Your presence seems to be disturbing my patient.
I didn't mean to upset you. I'll leave.
Doctor, is it time for the meds yet? I need my meds.
Not yet, Veetor. Soon.
Poor Veetor. Things die.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Hey, our pal Rieger.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Tali, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Honestly, I don't mind Jacob's loyalty mission. I think it's okay. I actually don't think Miranda's loyalty mission is as interesting as Jacob's, to be honest. Hers is kind of straightforward. Jack's loyalty is not a huge personal favorite.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
No, but from an in-universe point of view, it makes sense. I mean, once the Reapers invade, everybody has bigger problems. And if there was anything strange going on, they didn't find it out in time. That's the only conclusion you can draw. Whoops.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
A little forced, maybe, although I don't mind.
Stay safe out there.
I just don't have an enormous personal attachment to that. Oh, we need to talk to Zen. It's mandatory.
Tali, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Well, shouldn't she be referring to me as Captain? Now that I think about it, I don't think many do. Just when the trial is like in progress, it seems. Yeah, Thane's loyalty is kind of cool. It's nice that there's missions that don't necessarily involve combat.
You didn't say much during the opening statements, Admiral.
There wasn't much to say. This trial is a waste of time.
It matters a great deal to me.
If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Lore-wise, this is one of my favorites, for sure. I always liked the flotilla. Legion, the Geth.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Okay. This time we'll skip the others. Thane. Right. Okay. Yeah. His name came up already, I think.
I didn't expect a human to be...
Oh, actually, the name didn't come up. Oh wait, we need to ask about the name.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Bas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
We will just ask about the name and be out of here.
You have a ship named Quip Quip?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Deferens or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quip Quip. I will not flee because of petty insults.
Very nice and respectable indeed.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali.
I think we're done here.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Yeah, the loyalty mission is enjoyable. Makes sense for him to want to make sure his son is okay and all that.
Even during the healing, Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Talizora Vas Niman. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selam.
I guess I'm gonna get more use for cryo ammo. Possibly disruptor. We can start with disruptor. Our squad is gonna have cryo anyway, so that's nice.
Combat drone ready.
We've been spotted.
Here we go. One left. Gotcha.
Come on, guys, be sensible. Help! He blasted me out of cover. Okay, that can be a problem. Why do they keep jumping around? Tali, stop it. Great. Okay, go over there instead. We'll handle this on our own. Going through puberty, yeah. Yeah, Grunt isn't quite the same as Rex. They're very different characters, you know. I don't think you can compare them that easily. Okay, let's res Miranda.
Heading to cover.
Oh, you never finished the third game.
Enemy down.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of understandable that many of the Cerberus people are simply not gonna fit into your alliance squad. Or the characters that have agendas of their own. Well, you'll just have to see for yourself, Purple. Compiling code. Am I a hacker now?
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Does that salvage gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Yeah, a lot of people like Kasumi. She's popular. She has good combat abilities as well.
This might be useful.
Excuse me, Zan. I guess there's quite a bit of space above my head. I do my best to sort of adjust the camera height.
System diagnostic. I didn't authorize. Oh, killer. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system. On our right.
She has Shadow Strike, yeah. I like how he turned around to... Yeah, who's that? Maybe if it was spelled differently, we'd know. Don't worry, it's one of the most common misspellings. I mean, you rarely see Caden's name spelled correctly. Most people don't care. Because everybody understands who you mean anyway. Too bad BioWare didn't choose the more standard spelling, I guess. We didn't listen to that log, but it was about a certain child called Jonah. I'm gonna try Cryo Ammo instead. I feel like Disruptor isn't doing too much. Yeah, let's keep it friendly. I'm always without shields. Miranda, what are you doing? Take cover, woman. No excuses. Great. Miranda has been dying a ton for me recently. It's not even funny. She makes bad decisions in combat. That's a fact. Whoa, thanks, Tali. Who's actually being useful? Whoa, okay, this is gonna be tough. Who knows, maybe this mission will be tougher. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should switch back to Disruptor after all. Oh my god. Wait, can I go back? Well, that's handy. Tali's still alive. I'm kinda leaving her alone. Okay. Holy shit! I had to backtrack. I never had to backtrack all the way here. Hello, Mikey. Honestly, I didn't even know you can backtrack here because I never had to.
They should soften them up.
Hopefully they don't get killed immediately. I got some down here with me.
Here we go.
Okay, good, 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 we're good. Oh, they're both in cover. Beautiful. I re-emerge with the drone. Small victories. Aw, Tali can handle herself. I mean, I kinda left her. It wasn't her fault. She lasted long enough. Okay, let's slam this. Oh. The last room... I don't know, I may just have to use the GPS or something. And yeah. I mean, I'm using the pulse rifle at the moment. It's not enormously damaging. I think if I use my GPS instead, it would be easier. Maybe I keep the pulse rifle as a backup weapon. I love the music here. This is probably my favorite theme of this game. Actually, Zandok, I already did the collector ship mission, and as you can see, I have the Widow here. Wait, it's not the M98 Widow. I've been referring to it as the M98. It's the X98C in this game. How am I supposed to remember that? X98C. God, wait, start over. I didn't do that one so well. Yeah, I got the Widow.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left.
Perhaps. I would need to hit the wiki for that.
Performing experiments on
The
Geth
description.
systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance through reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth.
Thanks, Mikey.
Any research that gives us an advantage is
Thanks.
important.
Backup systems engaged.
Thank you for hosting, Size. Hope you're doing well. Which one did I pick?
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
We should keep moving.
Right.
Oh, it's this section. I'm gonna whip out my sniper for this one.
Understood. Got it.
Oh my goodness, those hunters are faster than you give them credit for. Oh no! What the hell? No! Crap. I can't believe I'm feeling this weak against the Geth on this mission. God damn!
Going to cover.
Was that the first death of the day? I don't think I've died since the collector ship mission. I was a little salty to die there too. Hey Rentukesu, welcome back. Oh. I'm messing it up. I missed. Oh shit, man. Just feeling way too slow. Like, I'm scared to even switch to a different weapon because it takes so much time. I feel like abilities can be kind of useful against Geth. Something to distract them. I'm really feeling like my weapons are too slow here. Hey Nomad, nice to see you. Time to dance. Okay, as long as you don't let them all the way up here, you're sort of fine. But I have no more ammo for my GPS. That stagger probably saved me.
Got close target.
Oh shit! It's never been this close with any class before. I've never had to backtrack so much. I don't know why that is. Yeah, a bit of a start panic there. I mean, it's not too difficult unless you suddenly find yourself flanked. In that case, it might be over quickly. Yeah, I don't use the Matic. It's finally as difficult as it's supposed to be. Fair point. Fair point. I hope you're doing great, Nomad. You came in at an intense moment. This mission has been surprisingly tough.
Father!
How will Axtar react?
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
He was trying to help you, Tali. The only way he knew how. He didn't want to leave you.
Of course he did. Every time he went off to battle, every time he sent me away, it was all about what he wanted. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time and let me see his face without a helmet in the way. Instead, I got orders. And this. And a panel of admirals who think I'm a traitor. Those were my father's gifts to me.
Good to hear, Nomad.
Come on, Tali. You don't have to stay here.
Yes, I do. Someone in this family needs to stop walking away. He had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangel and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do. Come on. Let's finish this.
Michael Anthony, you actually have more control on a PC. Of course, you need to get used to PC controls, but I did that. I have a console background, and I only started playing this on PC a couple of years ago, and I didn't start playing with PC control, like mouse and keyboard directly. But I should have. It wasn't as difficult as I thought. And once you get used to the mouse and keyboard, I would say it feels a lot smoother and more convenient than a controller. Whoops. I've never done like a full derp ship who just does not care about anything. Well, Yaya came pretty close. But she still didn't make all the worst decision, I guess. And Yaya chose to synthesize all the life in the galaxy. Yeah, so sometimes that happens to me too. Like, my mouse hand often gets tired, and sometimes I need to look at the keyboard. It's not that natural for me, but I was never very good with a controller either, I guess. Yay, loot. Alright, I will start with the GPS. It's only a little dangerous once there's many of them. As soon as there's just the prime left, yeah, I didn't give a damn. Yeah, pretty much. As soon as there's just the prime left, it's not too bad. Let's head over here. Take out the minions first. Okay, that's good. Okay, there's just the prime left. I think that last battle is tougher than this one in general. Unless you mess up somehow, which is possible. And yeah, primes aren't quite the tanks they are in Mass Effect 3. Yes, I still need to look at the keyboard as well. I can usually press the number keys 1 to 4 without looking, but I kind of need to look for anything that's like outside of the immediate vicinity of where you normally keep your hand. So I feel you there. I can't have too many hotkeys because I can't reach them without looking anyway. I might as well just use the command HUD. Taking out a lone prime is no problem. And now we can start toying with him. Freezing, of course, being the best kind of toying. I think primes are much worse in Mass Effect 3. They feel pretty much just like any other Geth enemy in 2, but in 3, ugh. Whew. They make me shiver. But I didn't really mind them until I started playing multiplayer. They're not that bad in the single player campaign, I guess. You're so powerful as Shepard. But with many multiplayer classes, you're kind of defenseless against a prime. The primes are pretty rare. Where do you encounter primes in Mass Effect 1? I can recall encountering juggernauts.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened. What Father did.
I'm considering your comparison, Purple. Or maybe the Draugr and the Hollows. But the skeletons can be pretty bad. They inflict bleed damage. Yeah, they can still... yeah, okay, fair enough. The skeletons can be pretty bad in Dark Souls as well. On Ilos... Oh, okay. Right. Oh yeah, there's a prime down there with the armatures. That's right, that you can hack. Yeah, oh, that's a tough one. Garage on Novaria. Ah, yeah, that's possible as well.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just...
Yeah.
This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Primesicle.
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Oh, okay, the giant skeletons. Yeah. Well, even the small ones can be pretty bad if they gang up on you.
Your father was deliberately networking the geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
You got it today. Oh boy. Well, that's not exactly true, Moose. There is a main quest, and there's certainly some other points of quests that you know, you only find out as you go. Even if it's not a story-driven game, there's still some narrative in it. Okay. Let's see.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding.
What are you gonna do? Exile her? We're probably not walking away from our next mission alive anyway. Tali saved you from the Reapers 2 years ago. She's saving your asses again now. Will you stab her in the back? Or will you tell her you believe in her?
Shepard is right.
A military victory speaks for her loyalty, but it does not render Tali Zora immune to carelessness.
And judge her by the skill she displayed at the Citadel. Were you there, Admiral Chorus?
No. No, I suppose I wasn't.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
What gifts? Would those be the mission rewards? Do you get more?
It was an honor to speak for my friend, Admirals.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
But, that would be dextro chocolate, right? I don't think they have, Levo chocolate. Also, normally there is the option to rally the crowd. If Kala Rieger is there and you didn't give Veetor to Cerberus. That option is actually my favorite. You get support from within the fleet.
Tell me about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Whoa, 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 hey. You think Axtar is blushing under that helmet?
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks.
Oh!
But I'm fine with things like this.
We don't get the Kestrel helmet.
I'm watching you shout.
Right, because we need the breather. The Kestrel helmet would allow Shepard to breathe out all those germs.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's
Vas
get back to our ship.
Normandy.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
Yeah. She's being rather candid.
That did a fine job.
Tali romance. No spoilers though, because I've never... What? Yeah, I've never done a Tali romance. I've never done any male ship romance.
I can't believe Tali and her captain took back the Alarai.
Thanks. The puppy is... No, the puppy got... squashed. Squished. Rip.
Damn, Shepard, been a while since I saw anyone rail at the admirals like that. Guess they can't court-martial you, though. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Cop.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Damn it.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard.
Axtar respects Rieger.
Call. Just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
He's the first Quarian Axtar likes. Perhaps. I never just hold F to end the mission. I want to go here. F that. Speak.
Did you hear that speech? Kila.
Kila. Speak with Captain Gardana.
Congratulations, Tali Zora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the ride, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Yay! Wait, which way is forward? Right. Mission summary. Tali, new outfit. We already have an alternate. No, wait, is that in 3? Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking image. Get shield strength. Okay, now we finally check our upgrades. And maybe look into getting warp ammo at some point. I don't know. Survivability also. I mean, well, tankiness also improves survivability. I'm kind of depending on fortification every now and then. You really think Tali would forgive you, Kupo? I have doubts about that.
Commander,
Sutrat. Yeah, it's also pretty bad. Okay, whose loyalties are left? We haven't been to Tuchanka. Maybe we'll do that some other time. We'll have a Tuchanka day. Tuchanka Tuesday, maybe. I really don't feel like